but the truth shall help you God. And you please take a seat on the witness stand. Making sure you have your gun ready. Please state and spell your name for the record.
Wally Sajani, W-A-L-L-Y-S-A-J-I-M-I.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. Good afternoon, Mrs. Day.
Hello.
What do you, so what do you do for a living?
I run a technology software agency where we build website software for clients, musicians, creatives, brands, direct-to-consumer brands, yeah.
And have you done work in that capacity for Rocky?
Yes.
Okay. Have you also, and by the way, do you work for Rocky?
No, I have my own business.
Okay. So you do consulting work?
Yes, consulting.
Did an individual that you know as RELLI also ask you to do work for him?
Yes.
And same capacity as a consultant as well?
Correct.
All right. Now, do you have any, just let's get this out of the way. Do you have any personal knowledge of the facts of this case one way or another?
No.
Okay. After Rocky's arrest in this case, and fair to say you're friends with Rocky, right?
Yes.
Okay. After Rocky's arrest in this case, did RELLI ask you to do anything for him?
Yes, he did.
What did he ask you to do?
A number of things, but he really wanted to boost his social media presence with certain articles from this case.
Okay. In particular, do you remember any?
It was a long list, but they were high publications.
TMZ.
Rolling Stone, High Society, Complex, so on and so on.
So, Mr. Efron, obviously, contacted you and asked you to promote these articles for his social media presence.
Yes, for his further, to boost his social media as well, yeah.
And that was articles about this case.
Correct.
Okay. When did, refer to as RELLI for the purpose of this conversation, when did RELLI, that's how you know him, by the way, right?
Right.
When did RELLI last call you?
Just last week on my birthday when I was in Paris. It was Thursday.
Thursday, the January 30th?
Yeah, around 9 p.m. in Paris, so if I do the math, it's probably 12 noon here.
Okay. And have you been following this case?
Yeah, I've been watching it.
Okay. And on that day, on that Thursday, did you see anything particular about this case on Thursday when you watched?
Yeah, just my name being brought up against lies, fabrication, just not the truth. So,
Well, what in particular did you hear, and who did you hear from?
RELLI specifically.
What did he say?
Recordings were fake. Recordings were not him, not I. And I'm a pretty private person, so when people lie on my name, it kind of gets me upset. So yeah.
Okay. Now, did RELLI send you any articles about this case in the last 6 months?
Yes.
Okay. And on October 17th of 2024, did he send you an article about Judge Arnold?
Yes.
On December 24th, 2024, did he send you a Daily Mail article entitled "Rihanna Fears Heartbreaking Consequence of A$AP Rocky's Trial with a Smiley Face"?
The relevance of these questions about specific.
We asked that. December 27, 2024, did RELLI send you an article from the Daily Mail entitled "Rihanna Fears Heartbreaking Consequence of A$AP Rocky's Trial with a Smiley Face" next to it?
Yes.
To be here today, so where do you come from?
Paris, France.
Okay. And what were you doing in Paris, France?
Grabbing meetings, doing business deals, trying to invest in this new tech startup.
Okay. So you're there for work?
Yes.
You don't live?
No.
Okay. You live where?
New Jersey.
When did you get here in Los Angeles, sir?
Last night late.
Okay. And why did you come here?
Really clear my name, tell the truth. Again, I just hated seeing my name tied to lies and untruthful words.
And did it concern you as far as your professional reputation that this guy was accusing you of doctoring and making up recordings?
Yes.
Would you ever do that?
No, never. I'm not there yet with like the technology, I would say. So yeah.
But even if you were there, would you?
Yeah, no, I would never. It's not honest, right? Yeah.
Did you make recordings of conversations with Relly?
Yes.
How many recordings did you make?
Two. About in 2022, I believe the dates were, I forget the April date, but mid-April and then August 15th-ish. Yeah.
Now you said that's based on your recollection, right?
Yeah.
I think the metadata may actually say May, but around April, May
Yeah,
2022?
Yep.
Okay. And then August of 2022, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And those were the two conversations you recorded?
Yes.
Okay. Did you give those recordings to Rocky?
Yes.
Okay. And first of all, why did you give them to Rocky?
I think it was just conversations he needed to hear.
And why did you think he needed to hear them?
Because they're about him, and a lot of it seemed just suspicious, talking about monetary things.
And when did you send them to Rocky?
As soon as I finished the conversation.
Now, when you sent those recordings, did one of the two recordings, did you have to split one of them into two files because of the size?
Yeah, you can't really send certain data, or if the file size is too big, you gotta cut it down to send it. So
Sir, how did you get here today?
I took a plane, commercial plane.
Last night
Yes,
from Paris?
yes,
And are you going back later today?
yeah, a few hours.
So that's a one-day turnaround,
Yeah, after
just to be here?
yeah,
Who paid for the cost of your ticket?
Damien Branderson,
Damon Grayson, that's Rocky's entertainment
entertainment
attorney.
lawyer, yeah,
And that means Rocky probably paid for the cost of your ticket, correct?
possibly.
Yeah. And did you meet us, myself, Mr. Siegel, staff, and any of the people in the United States, Smithsonian, us for the first time ever this morning?
Prior to this, no.
No. When was
This
the
morning,
first time?
yes.
This
This
morning
morning, yes.
was the first time you ever met any of us?
Correct.
Okay. Did we ever speak before this morning?
No.
Okay. This morning, did we play recordings?
Correct. Yes.
And what were those recordings?
There were the recordings that I took.
And by the way, let's step back for a second. You mentioned Damien Branson, Rocky's entertainment attorney. When was the first time you ever heard from him?
Just recently while I was watching the tapes.
Was it when this individual Relly was testifying about you document tapes?
Correct. He wasn't the only one contacting me about just a lot of
Right, but
yeah.
non-responsive.
Sustained.
Sustained.
Okay. Was when he called you from
You want some water? Oh, you have one.
Sorry.
Do you have enough in there?
I have one.
You're okay?
The juror's dying. No.
the air vents, I think, is going with the allergies. I just want to give her a second.
Yeah.
I do the pat dance.
You want to, you okay? Do you want to go in the back and get rid of the cough?
No, we got
Oh, we have cough drop too. We have to give cough.
Would you like a cough drop from both the prosecution and the defense?
Ours are better.
I have a cough drop. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Got water as well. I took a lot of medication as well.
No, you have nothing to be sorry about. What's that? Of course. Oh, you want to step out?
Yes, please.
All right, they're gonna take a break for the juror. Poor
Door
juror.
there, Alex. You'll be out.
Body language of the witness, very comfortable. Could be hanging out, streaming. Yeah, Nosy Rosie says everybody's kissing butt. But we do have an answer. It's Wally, W-A-L-L-Y. Yeah, he came from Paris, 20-hour flight.
Go ahead and cut the camera while we're
It's on.
waiting.
It's off.
Wow. And honestly, like, I mean, I guess there is the alternative that this guy, maybe he's looking for his, what did Elaine Bredehoff say about the former TMZ employee that testified during Depp v. Heard? I want to call him Draco because that's what they said he looked like with like the bleached hair. But she accused him of just wanting to show up to testify for his 15 minutes of fame, and he was like, I could say the same about you. So technically that is a possibility, right? But I don't know. Seems pretty relaxed. Did a lot, perhaps cut off a vacation or a work trip or some type of travel, right? He's a New Jersey resident, but happened to be traveling in Paris, and thought this was important enough to come in and clear his name. And the jury gets to consider these things as far as credibility. So, yeah, you guys remember the Depp trial. What was his name? What was his name, that witness? The TMZ guy. What the heck was it? Morgan Tremaine. Yes, thank you. Morgan Tremaine. So, yeah, Sassy, he doesn't want his business tarnished. And what's so interesting, he says he saw some stuff on Thursday, particularly RELLI's own testimony. He sees some news coverage of it or whatever. But we heard earlier today with Joe Tacopina on Recross questioning RELLI about calling Wally during the lunch break on Friday. So how did that all come out? You know? And he's saying that this is the first time he's spoken to the defense was today. So, yeah, in Somers' contrast between Wally and RELLI is night and day. This is how RELLI should have acted on stage. Yeah, Spicy Malfoy. Heck yeah. According to EDV. Does he have a YouTube channel now? Morgan Tremaine? All with Tropicana. That's a good one. This is actually interesting too. Seems like he may have threatened him because Wally looks pissed. And again, like, a threat could be meaningless. It could just be words, but at the same time. And the other thing is, why RELLI should have firsthand knowledge of these recorded calls not actually being AI. There's no way he really thinks. He's just trying to convince the jury and hopes they're stupid enough to buy his excuse for why these recordings exist. But you should be aware that this person records their calls, and yet you're calling them, I'm assuming, with a heightened state of emotion, saying probably some not so great things. But past performance history would show that Wally records you. So who's to say that you running out in the heat of the moment, you don't have the sound state of mind to consider, you know, he might record this and send this over to the defense too. And that's the thing, is it just like a lack of forethought? Or emotions are too high that you don't care? You can't help yourself but call and yell at somebody, scream down at them. And if you're too emotional to prevent yourself from running out on the lunch break while you're still on the stand and calling someone who's either in Jersey or Paris, I don't know if he knew that he was in Paris, to freak out at them mid-testimony when they very well could be a witness, I don't know, as a juror, that would make me think you would try to set up and jump somebody outside the W Hotel in Los Angeles when that wasn't even the hotel you were staying in. So, yeah, Bama Law says, I told y'all this would be a dumpster fire. This is like trying to drink from a fire hose. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. And the prosecution is still sticking with it. The prosecution's still sticking with it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like that commentary that we caught some context from the prosecution, John Lewin, is very aware of the cameras and the press. He doesn't like Joe being able to say things to the press, but he wanted to say we weren't going to give him 24 years.
Okay, sure. I was concerned. I know.
Probably feeling stupid now because of this all playing out.
So you said Mr. Grant and Damien payment order for the first time on Thursday.
Correct.
After what you saw on TV occurred in this case.
Correct. The past few days.
You were accused of making a false statement.
Correct.
Before that, have you heard of it? Anyone from Rocky's defense team?
No.
Okay. And no one ever told you to be intended on calling you, correct?
No.
But then you saw on television, you were accused of doctoring up tapes, correct?
Correct. I don't know.
And I don't object on any leading question, but I'll just ask it.
Yeah, that's right, it's leading, it's the same.
A little less, I'll try not to. An effort would be appreciated.
So, the recordings, I think I asked this, I'm not sure, before we broke. Did we play for you the recordings this morning?
Correct.
Yes, okay. And what were those two recordings?
Conversations with RELLI and I.
Okay. The May 2022
Yes,
and August
in
2022. And by the way, where were you when you made those recordings?
In New Jersey, my apartment.
Okay. And did Relly say where he was?
In New York.
And
One
I'm going to show you the three recordings. To show you the screen three. By the way, when I said I'm going to show you the three recordings. Did you videotape the recordings?
Yes.
Okay. So you audio recorded the recordings, but you videotaped.
Yeah, I believe video is just better to capitalize on, or just capture everything. Okay. Your video with audio, it's hard to falsify, I guess.
Okay. So we'll show you. Will show?
I can't wait.
Yes, you're on.
Q's and Queen. Is there a transcript?
Three recordings, but you only
Two
need
recordings.
two incidents, but you mentioned three, but one of them is a combination,
It's a split.
a split. I just want to make it so it's clear. We're only talking about two
Two
recordings.
recordings. May and August.
Yes.
2022.
Is there a transcript of the first?
Yes, you're on. I'm just identifying them first. I'm not playing. I just want to make sure we identify them. Okay. So take a look at that one. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
And what do you recognize that to be?
It's my recording of my conversation with RELLI and I.
The first one from May of 2022?
Correct.
Okay. That is, we have it marked as exhibit
Q.
Q. All right. I'm going to show you another one, another video screenshot.
Yes, same exact thing. Conversation with him and I.
And that is that the one from August.
Correct.
And by the way, what makes you know that that's the one that you had with Relly from looking at it?
How I save people's numbers, I usually put your entire government name and your nickname as well, so I can remember.
And that's what you have on that screen there?
Correct.
Okay. That would be, what is that? R. Okay. That's the defense R.
All right, if you're marking that now, are you going to play Q?
Snippets of it. Yeah.
All right. The part that you're going to play of Q, the transcript of that should be R.
Okay.
The August call
There's,
should be S and Sam.
okay. First August call, because again, there's one August call that was sent to Rocky in two files. So first one will be S and Sam, the one he just identified. And the transcript portion of that would be,
T is in Tom.
okay. And then the third one, which is again the same call from August 2022, is that the screenshot of that, sir?
Yes.
And again, same thing?
Correct. Same thing. I videoed it between RELLI and I.
Whose name is on the screenshot?
It's Rob.
And that's that's the same call as the call before. It's part of the August 2022 call, but that's a second
Correct.
file.
Yeah.
The
Same
full
file.
So that would be,
That's you.
you are. And the transcript
All
portion,
right, that's the August 22nd call?
second portion.
Second half. That's U as in union. The transcript, V as in Victor. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you recognize already what's on the screen. I'm going to play snippet. Before I play the snippet for the jury run, I want him, Mr. Spinning, to identify the voices. Okay?
Sure.
That's the right way to do it. So listen to the recordings of the voices and tell us if you recognize the voices. First, second, and third.
Here we go, guys. Shout out to Touche. Playing catch up, is it good today? Chat, let Touche know if today is good. Good to see you, Touche.
Yes, myself and Relly.
That's the first one. This is the second one. Go ahead.
Yes, that's the second one. Same thing. Yes, same thing. Identifying myself and throughout that whole conversation.
Okay. You played all three? So you've identified all three of those tapes that we've identified as,
It is the tapes Q, S, and U.
offense Q, S, and U. You've identified all three as recorded conversations that you made from May of 2022 and August of 2022 of you and for us.
Yes.
Okay. And you said you watched this proceeding of those ones you said were fake.
Yes.
Were they fake?
No, they're real.
You can't put them in any way?
No.
Are those recordings a true and accurate recording of your conversation with Relly those 2 days?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone ask you to make these recordings, by the way?
No, I did it myself.
Why did you do it?
I believe to protect myself and just document our conversations because he kept calling me numerous times, so I kind of felt unsafe or I just wanted to protect myself.
And when he kept calling you numerous times, why did you feel the need to record these conversations? Was he giving you an impression?
Well, it was just weird, to be honest. I just felt uncomfortable.
Weird.
Because you were not involved in this incident, correct?
No, I was not involved at all. I just wanted to really just mediate the situation, honestly.
Because you were friends with both.
Correct.
And you didn't take a side, did you?
No.
This is leading, it is, just
Okay. Were you friends with both of them?
Yes.
Did you take a side?
No.
All right, now I'm going to play you a few snippets here from the recordings. And again, these are questions that were asked.
Which, are you going to play Q, S, or U first?
Yes. I'm going to play Q, S, or U first. I'm going to play a snippet of S first, Your Honor. And again, these are short snippets. They're directly related to questions I asked Ms. Denifon.
All right, let's, Alex, can you distribute the transcript, which is T as in Tom?
Yes.
You have 2, Your Honor, by chance, so the same?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a, yeah, I did have it. You got an extra for,
Here we go.
Mrs. King? Sure, yeah.
Yes, okay. So we're gonna play a snippet from that defense exhibit
This is S.
S. And again, by the way, before we play that, who called whom in these two calls?
He called me,
And,
and then I would call him back.
and when you recorded these calls, were you calling him back?
Correct.
Go ahead.
This is a later call, correct?
Yo, what's good, nigga? What's going on? Shit, man, where you at? Crib. What you want? Shit, man. I just hopped on the computer and shit. I was gonna submit them links and shit. You know which links you want to do, or you want me to just pick them shits? Yeah, it's shit, son. Just probably the one from Rolling Stone, all those other publications. Just pick the top ones, probably, right? Like TMZ, Rolling Stone shit. Mm-hmm. And then when I get it, I'm gonna throw you sign. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna just try to get that shit through, you feel me? Cause you got.
Okay. That was yourself and Mr. Ekron?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the one that was saying Rolling Stone? No.
Charles.
And you respond saying, just pick the top one, something to that effect?
Yes.
And then, after asking you to promote these articles on social media regarding this case, did he say he was going to throw you something?
Yes.
What did he say?
When I get it, I'm gonna throw you something.
When I get it, I'm going to throw you something?
Yes.
Where did you take that from me?
I'm not sure. Maybe whenever he gets some type of money.
I'm gonna call speculation, motion striking.
Speculation, sustain, okay.
I guess we're going to move on now to the second. From which recording is this?
It's from S also.
Exhibit S also.
This is just related to
You're on the same exhibit, same transcript. Is there a page we should direct us on?
Page 10.
Page 10? Page 10. You can flip to page 10.
Does the jury have this?
Yes, you're on page 10. All right. Listen to this, please, and go ahead.
Like, who gets cool after somebody firing on you 5 times, bro?
5.
Is that Mr. Efron saying who gets schooled if someone firing on you 5 times?
Yes.
the thing this is who gives school, not who gets school.
Okay. Who gives school? Gives school?
That's what the grant
Whatever it says. The part I was really focused on was the someone firing on you 5 times. That he said that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next one, which is a different exhibit.
Exhibit Q.
Different exhibit.
It's a transcript part. And this is still August 27th.
No, this is, I think, May 27th.
You played August, that was August.
Right.
Right.
So now we're going to May.
Now we're on to this one.
This wants to be passed out, is that correct?
Please.
what was already played was August 22nd. This is
Right.
now May 22nd.
Correct.
And by meaning August 2022 rather than 22nd.
Yeah, August 2020.
2022. On May.
All right.
Everybody
Okay.
everybody have one? Transcript?
Good.
Can I have one?
Do we have one from Mr. Certificate?
What page? Page 16, please, on the transcripts. Okay, go ahead, please. Play that.
For background, a lawyer first court extortion. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You ask for a background, a lawyer first court extortion. You feel me? You're gonna do everything accordingly. Everything accordingly, or it's gonna catch up with you.
Whose voice was that, sir?
Terrell from.
Did you make up those words?
No.
Did you spoof his voice somehow? with
No.
those words? The next one is from the same recording,
Same recording, same transcript, page 13.
same recording, same transcript, page 13.
Just to be clear, this would be before, so you're going backwards from the conversation, is that correct?
No, it's the same one we just heard. This is the May 2022.
My question is, in terms of timing, is what you just played before or after in terms of timing?
It's earlier in the
It's
conversation.
early, sorry.
I just want to make sure that we're making clear when these are being played.
I'm suing this shit out of you. That was my game. And regardless, I don't give a fuck about no police, nigga.
Whose voice was that saying, suing the shit out of him? That was my game regardless. I don't think that's about the police.
Terrell from.
You didn't make up that voice.
No. No.
The computer generate that voice.
No.
Okay, next is from the August 2022 recording, which is exhibit again.
So exhibit U is the second portion of that recording with the transcript page.
We just asked, when you're playing chronologically, is this occurring after the time originally played?
Right, last was May, this is August, so we'll be after.
No, but you played part of the August call. I'm just trying to understand, is this, you played the August call before, is this part after,
Or
before,
it's after.
after the part you already played?
Right. Let's check with this.
Let's get the, yes, you got the transcripts out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. V is, the transcript is V as in Victor. The transcript is V as in Victor.
I don't know if this is me or law and crime.
The recording is U as in Union.
Yeah, the prosecution's definitely having a tantrum. This is crazy. Oh my god.
Okay, is there a page direct?
Page 5.
Page 5. Go ahead.
I already know. I'm in 30 M's.
What's that say?
He needs 30 M's.
30 M's.
Terrell from.
And we'll stands very attention to me.
$30 million.
And you alter that voice?
No.
Just a couple more. Then we're done.
Same recording, same transcript, page 5, continue with page 6.
Same recording, same transcript, page 5, continue on to page 6.
He's gonna have to deal with that and his political ties and everything else. Because once I walk away, when I get my cash, the case is way weaker. It's just like a domestic violence case. If you was to hit your bitch and your bitch was to keep on going through with the situation, you go down. But if you're not there, then you're going against the state and it's way weaker.
Okay. Whose voice was that, sir?
That's the weak case.
What did you understand what he was saying to you there?
Jackson's going to call for speculation. It's also irrelevant what he understood. His thought is not relevant.
Sustained.
Okay. That's fine. There's one last one. I'm going to ask you about what's the question they asked Mr. Efron now last week. So, same
Same recording, same transcript.
recording, same transcript,
Page 6, continuing to page 7.
page 6, continuing to page 7. Let's play.
If I'm not there, if he pays me out via my lawsuit, I'll walk away. Basically, it's going to be called for the king in front of me because I'm going to be on another island. Just relax. You get what I'm saying? They're going to be scrambling to find me because now they have to go against Rocky, the state. And they have evidence in this and third, but it's not going to be the same when you present it to a jury and you don't have a complaining witness.
Mr. Stephen Conlon, whose voice was it on that recording?
Throw it away, dirty.
Because I'll be going to another island just relaxing.
Sorella from RELLI.
And whose voice was it to say they have evidence, this, that, and the third, but it's not going to be the same when you present it to the jury and you don't have a complaining witness?
Sorella from RELLI.
Did you alter that recording?
No.
Did you superimpose the voice into there?
No.
Did you hear him say that that was fake?
Yes.
Was that fake?
No.
Okay, I have no further questions for the witness. Thank you.
Okay, cross-examination.
Are you need more break? Everything's good?
Jury doesn't want a break.
Mr. Lewin?
Oh, let's watch Lewin rehabilitate this.
Mr. Jimmy, would you agree that you are much closer to the defendant than you are to RELLI, correct?
Fair to say.
And you do business with the defendant, right?
Sometimes.
How much money has the defendant paid you for